everyone. So today we're going to be talking about tearing walls down. This one's called Jericho. So back in long time ago BC, when Moses was leading, the people that he was leading sinned a lot. We sin a lot, but they broke every single one of the 10 commandments all at once, and they were just not having it, and God was like, this is a terrible idea, you guys need to just stop. So he basically told them that none of them would ever see the promised land. So once they all died, Joshua took Moses' place. God promised Joshua that he would lead everyone into the promised land and that they would all be there. The promised land happened to be Jericho, and as everyone knows, Jericho was really heavily fortified. They were like an army city. They were tough and strong and blah blah blah, lots of toughness. And so they were probably thinking, how on earth are they going to get around the entire city? And how are they going to break in and all of this stuff? But God told them to march around the city quietly once a day for 7 days, and on the 7th day to march around 7 times, and then make a whole lot of noise the 7th time, after the 7th time. And that was supposed to knock the walls down, and it did. The Bible never really quite talks about how Joshua felt, though, when he was told to do this. The Bible just says he accepted it and told the people. I think he probably felt really scared. One, why would this work? Two, yeah, it's God, but this doesn't seem logical at all. If it didn't work, what was going to happen to his people, I think he was probably feeling a lot of confusion and a little bit worried. But he didn't really say any of that. Ironically, he kind of built up a wall. He blocked out fear and worry so he could tear down the literal wall. I think sometimes you have to build up walls to tear down others. For instance, have you ever had to give up a friend who just wasn't the type of person you needed to be around, or stop watching a show that you knew was bad and you shouldn't be watching in the first place? Or stop listening to music that just has junk in it, that you just don't want to listen to. That's kind of the same thing. You built up that wall so that you wouldn't keep doing those things. So you could tear down another wall, which would be the wall of letting Jesus in more, Or sometimes it's just moral, this is just terrible and I need to stop. So you're letting in more morals and kind of throwing out the junk and the poison. In doing that, you built up essentially a wall that was poisoning you in order to become healthier emotionally or mentally. Or maybe similar to Joshua's case, you gave up those things to trust God in whatever he has for you, no matter how silly it sounds. You see, it seems we're all under the impression that building walls up is always bad, but that isn't the case. Not everyone deserves to know everything about you. If there's a show you don't want to watch or an artist you don't want to listen to, then you do not have to. It's your choice. Breaking down and building up walls will not always be easy, but it will always be necessary. Some ways to break down walls are maybe to cut off that friend that's they're just kind of leading you in a bad direction, You don't really ever want to do anything that they want to do, or you fight a lot over things. It's not a fun relationship anymore. Not relationship, but friendship relationship. But yeah, it might be difficult, but it's definitely always needed. So that's the words of wisdom I have for this week. I'm going to end this with saying Philippians 4:13, can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, which means everyone who watches this can break or build any walls that they need to. See you guys next Wednesday.